everybody. It is Sunday of Black Friday of Thanksgiving weekend. I'm here at the DoubleTree Hotel. This is the bigger of the Cliff Cons that they do. Tons of cars all over here. There's just lots of people here. It's about 11 o'clock. I missed the initial push at 10. What are you going to do? Picking up a book from J&S Collectibles, paying that off. Got 101, actually I've got $104. $3 to get in, gives me $101 to spend. Let's see what I find. And I'll take tons of footage. Hope you guys enjoy this. Peace. These guys making deals all over. Cliff, good to see you, man. Great show as always, man.
Thank you, Otto.
How we doing, guys? Oh, nice. There we go. Superman 2, one of my favorite movies of all time. There we go.
Superman 3.
Yeah.
Little Richard Pryor never hurt nobody.
Yeah. For all the Trekkies out there. So I'm at the Cabana booth right now. Richie's nowhere to be found?
What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. He's shaking hands, right? It's tough to be the mayor.
Yeah.
We got our friends here at Comics and Coffee, always setting up with great deals.
Stuff missing in the middle. That's always been done.
Box of slabs as always. Guys setting up next week?
Yeah.
All right, Backyard Con. You guys know where it is.
Been mixing classic heroes and classic villains and the brand new villains in a way that is just absolutely.
That's good because that's been a long time coming. Yeah.
This CD has been great. I love it from the top. I think people are
These are great books, man. This is some great books, man. Look at all those right there. The Great Walls of J&S Collectibles. Loaded with great stuff.
It's a mini wall today.
I know, today, right? Loaded with great stuff.
Steve, you gonna look to see if you got that on eBay, or it's on eBay if I have it. No, she's good. No, she's good. She's really good.
Mighty Walls of J&S Collectibles.
The exception of the Hulk 181. You want to take a look at any of my slabs? If it's worth under 1,000, send it. Put it at the economy is more lenient than the standard. Oh, okay.
All right, so I just left. I had to go to the ATM, and I never do that. But this guy wouldn't budge on a price. So I took 40 out, so I spent everything I brought. Plus I paid off a big book. So yeah, check for the haul video. This was a lot of fun. Saw so many great members of the community. Hope you enjoyed all those footage. Reach out to those guys or reach out to me in the comments below if you saw books that you liked and wanted to know if those dealers still had it. So comment in the videos, but wait till the haul video coming up next. Enjoyed all that footage. It was a great con, great day. I'm glad I went. Paying off a big book, but that was in the PayPal. And so I had about 104 bucks to play with. And it was just a good time. Great people there. Erod took the ride up. Mike the Beast Benson was there. Mitch Halleck from Terrificon was there. CT Jazz King. Who else? Emerald Knight, Brother Blaze. Benny Beans, man from Beantown was there. Josh Grad, the Comic Cabana, J&S Collectibles. Just a good time, just to wish happy Thanksgiving to a lot of these guys, or who I consider my good friends, because you spend a lot of time with them through the cons and chopping it up about comics, not worrying about real world stuff. So that was really neat. So as you guys know, there's a few books that I'm stacking because I'm trying to get equity. I don't feel that people are spending big money on books right now. So if I can find a book raw, and I think it's going to come back a certain grade, that's giving me equity. We've got a lot of big shows coming up next year. And, you know, cash isn't always king. Equity, your books have equity, and trade value is there. So if I can make 3 or 4x times my investment, and I look at the price of the book, plus the grading and the pressing, then I think that's a good investment. So walked right in, you know, didn't see anybody right away. It's down a large corridor, then it goes into a big meeting area. But I'm walking down the hall, and I look to my left, and this guy's got his wall set up, and there's another copy of Hulk 449. I can't believe what this is going for in recent sales on eBay, just on speculation. And I don't think it's coming down. I think by next June, this book is going to be well over $1,000 to $1,200, okay? And you can still find them out there, high grade, for 125, maybe 150 bucks. So again, I only had $101. So I walked by the vendor, and he had this book right here for 125. And this is clean. I looked at it. I kind of played my poker hand already because I had him look at it and everything like that. So as you can see, very clean, very nice. Price tag still on it. So I said, do 100? He said, no. Okay, what's the best price? 125. Okay. I'm in there 8 minutes. Gave him the $100. I said, is there an ATM? Broke my first rule, Johnny. I broke my own rule, as they said in Point Break. I went to the ATM and I took out $60. So went back, paid it off, had like $35 left. Was that right? 125, 20, yeah, whatever. 45, $40, whatever. Who cares about the math? So I paid it off. So I already got the book. Found all my boys, started chopping it up with them. And I don't know if you've watched, but my boy Chris Vancouver Comic Junkie is a very smart guy. And he talks about books that he's specking on. And not only are they books that are specking on, but they are fun books. They are good books that you can find that in the long run might pay off. Are you going to get another AF-15? Probably not. But you will enjoy these books. You can ogle over them and you can enjoy it. And you know what? If you find enough of them in the high grades, get them slabbed and make some money on your initial investment, okay? So, chopping it up with all those guys. Richie's Comic Cabana was there. J&S Collectibles, you saw the walls. My friends from the Eye Opener was there. Missed out on Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank didn't show up. Just didn't want to make it. So, do you want to see the... Let me show... I'm going to hold the book off till the end. But let me talk to you about a book that my boy Chris has been showing. And I love this series back in the day. And my boy Chris Vancouver Comic Junkie is absolutely right. This Invaders series is just fantastic. And it screams Bronze Age goodness, okay? So, he was talking about this. This is Invaders number 8. These were at J&S Collectibles for all of $22 total. So I gave him a crisp $20 bill. This is, I think it's the first full appearance of Union Jack. But doesn't this scream Bronze Age greatness? I mean, this is just killer, 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 okay? But this book is kind of a little bit of a trilogy, okay? 7, 8, and 9 all go together because if you look, do it after my video, you can see what Invaders number 7 is going for. It's the first appearance of Baron Blood, okay? And, you know, my boy Steve Sybowski is going after this book. I found this for this was like in a $10 box, I think. And then I found 9, and 9 had 5 on it. So I got both of these books to match that. So I've got 7, 8, and 9. Now I'm going to go after the set because I do love the Invaders. But you can find these books on the cheap. And when you're done with this video, see what this book is going for in high 9s. Because you can find it. This book won't hit a 9. It's got a color break up top. Maybe it would with that little color break. Maybe it could. I'll have to talk to my boys at Spinworks and see what they say. But you can still find these books. These are fun books. You know, there's Union Jack going after Brother Blood, or Baron Blood, I'm sorry. And just real neat. You know, the vampires are hot right now. But, I mean, look at this. $40 right here, total. $40 for these 3 books. Fantastic. I think I did great, okay? So, those are my raw books. Now, this book. This is shout out to the people at J&S Collectibles. Please follow them on Instagram. Their social media has been ramping up. It's been fantastic. And they show a lot of their books. So one day I was watching one of their videos and I'm looking at it and I've been trying to get my earlier X-Men graded. I've got them all raw, like my 1. I don't have 2 copies of number 1. I have 1. But, you know, the earlier copies, I like to get 2 copies. 1 graded for the PC. Books like this, 3.5 to 5, early Silver Age books, I'm happy with. If I can get 7 and 8s, hey, so be it. But grades that I go after are 3s and 3.5s to 5s. So I was watching the wall and I'm looking and I go, oh my goodness, that's a great X-Men book. And I have a book that matches that in that grade. And I love that number. Let's make a deal. Call my boy Steve. Steve, give you half now, half at the CliffCon? Sure. Absolutely. So I picked this up, and you got to wait for my Instagram post to see why this is very, very linear in my collection. So I picked up a gorgeous copy of X-Men number 6, solid 5.0, early Silver Age subby appearance. It does have the Cyclops pin up in it. It's Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Chick Stone did the ink. Chick Stone was one of the original inkers. That worked with Jack, and you can see this, just an absolutely fantastic book. Read this book 100 times over as a reprint. I think it was X-Men Adventures or something like that as a kid. And, you know, you got the Giants. You got the giant magnet behind there. I mean, it's just still reeks of Silver Age greatness. And you know, the reality of it is Submariner doesn't play nice with anybody. He's too arrogant. He's too pompous. He is Imperious Rex. So it is actually a very fun read. So I picked this up. This is definitely great for the PC. Going to get a nice slab stand for it and pair it up with another Fantastic Four book that I hope you guys see. So, guys, if you've never come to CliffsCon in Connecticut, typically in Plainville, please follow them on Facebook. These shows are a lot of fun. These are a lot of local dealers. You know, there are a few that do the big shows, but these are guys, these vendors do this show every month. There's a waiting list to get in. So when they do the bigger shows like this one, the other guys can get in. But they're good guys. They're all homegrown from the Northeast, and they're all willing. And you're not paying, I just want to say this, you're not paying big boy con prices for these books, okay? And you can just browse and you can see what's going for it. You can see what's going. You're in and out 2.5, 3 hours. You get to meet a lot of people from the community. So a lot of people I want to give a shout out to. First of all, I want to give a shout out to J&S Collectibles. I want to give a shout out to Cliff for running the show, and all those people that I mentioned before, all my friends in the Instagram community. You saw what Spinworks does. Now you're going to see what our other sponsors, Captured Collectibles, does at the end of this video. Also, if you're in Connecticut, you need to check out Sarge's Comics and Games in New London. We've done tons of videos. These are all people that we work with on a regular basis. And you know what? Comment, share, like all our videos. You guys know what to do. We are 3 Men in a Basement. We've got our Christmas party coming up in December. It's going to be our trivia and our 3K giveaway. That video is going to be dropping next week. So I've talked enough. I am It Thoro. This is three Men in a Basement. Comment, share, like all our videos. I hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon. Peace.